Hello everyone, this is Apurva Malani, your VMAT mentor from Activision Academy, Burhanpur. Today we will be taking part 2 of calendar topic. Earlier in first part we had already seen how to find the day that is of a given date, and in this part we will be seeing how to find the dates and a few other types of questions. Now, the formula that we had already discussed is CY century year code plus leap year plus year plus month code plus date when divided by 7 gives the remainder as, and the parameters were like this. And now the codes that we have already discussed, I'm writing them again for a revision, quick revision of the months code. Now let us go to the next type of question, that is how to find the dates. On what dates of December 1984 did Sunday fall? Now we'll be using the same formula, that is, now for date something on December 1984 it was Sunday, that means the remainder was 0. Now I don't know the date, but I know all the other parameters for the formula. The month was December, so the code will be 5. The leap year numbers will be 21, that is 84 divided by 4. The quotient is 21. The year was 84 and the century year code for 19 is 0. Now when we put these parameters in the equation will be formed 0, that is the century year code, plus 84 plus 21 plus 5 plus the date. In place of date I have put a question mark for now. So far I have the sum of the numerator as 110. When 110 is divided by 7, the remainder is 5. 105 is divisible and 110 will give us 5 as the remainder. But like I told you that because it was a Sunday on that day, so the remainder that we want is 0. So to get the remainder as 0, what minimum number you can add to 5 so that you can get the remainder as 0? You will add 2 as the minimum number. So the first date you will get is 2, that is the number you have added, and afterwards you will keep getting dates by adding 7 to the number. First date is 2, so instead of question mark, if 2 was there, the numerator would have been 112, and 112 is divisible by 7 or it gives the remainder as 0. So just remember how to find it. Whatever the remainder we want, how you will get it? By adding 2. So this is the first date, and when you keep on adding 7, that is the number of days of the week, you will get all the set which will give the day as Sunday. When you keep on adding 7 to the initial date, that is 2, you will get the whole set of dates which will be Sunday for December 1984. You can practice these type of questions, add whatever you have to add so that the required remainder will be there. In next question we have, if today is Monday, what day will it be after 65 days? Like in the previous question where we used odd day, we divided the number of days by 7. Here also we'll do the same thing. We'll divide the number of days. These are the extra days. We'll divide these numbers by 7. So when you get the remainder, that will be the number of odd days. In this case, when 65 is divided by 7, you will get the remainder as 2. Now originally today is Monday, and when I shift 2 more days, that is what the concept of odd days means. So after 2 days, when 1 is added to 2, the new day will be Wednesday, that is 1 for Monday plus 2, that is the number of odd days. So which day will it be after 65 days? It will be Wednesday. Now our next concept is of same calendar year. Now there are some years which will have the same exact same calendars. For example, let's say the calendar year for 2007 will be the same with which the answer is 2018. But how do you find which calendar years will be the same? We'll have a short trick to find out same calendar years. Now here, when the year is a leap year, let's say this year 2020, 2020 is a leap year, and for to find the same calendar year you'll have to add 28 to that year. When the year is leap year plus 1, that is, let's say 2021, you have to add 6 to get the same calendar year. When the year is leap year plus 1, 2 or 3, you will have to add 11. In both the cases, when the year is leap year plus 2 or 3, you have to add 11. Now there are exceptions there to this rule also, which we will discuss later. First, let's see some examples for this. Now let's say we have been told, like I took in the example, the year was 2000, which is what? Leap year plus 3. 2004 is a leap year, and you are adding 3, that is 2007, which is leap year plus 3. So you have to add 11. Plus 2 and plus 3 is 11. So when 11 is added, you will get the new calendar year as 2018. Let's take a few more examples. The year is 2004, which is a leap year, so you will add 28 to it, and the new year with the same calendar will be 2032. Next, 1917, which is leap year plus 1. 1916 was a leap year, and plus 1, that is, we'll have to add 6 to the year. When added 6, the new year will be 1923. Now let's say the year was 2022. Leap year plus 2. 2020 is a leap year. So plus 11 for plus 2 year, which is 2033. Next, 1992, which is a leap year. When 28 is added to it, you will get the new year as 2020. Now let's say the year was 1982. It is a leap year, and you will add 28 to it. The new year will be 1920. This is the case of exception. 1920 is not the new year, and this concept fails us here. The reason is how to find out which cases are exceptions. So the exception cases are when the century year is changing. In the last question you saw that the century year from 19 to 20 and 20 to 18 to 19 were changing. So when the century year is changing and the new century year is not a leap year. So in the last case, the exceptional case, you saw that the initial year was 1892 and the new year was 1920. So in this case, the century was changing from 18 to 1900, and the new century year 1900 was not a century year, was not a leap year. So in that case, the exceptions will be applied. So when you are changing from 1992, it is a century leap year and no exceptions are there. You will add 28 as per the rule. But in case of 1982, the new year is 1920 and the new century year is 1900, which is not a leap year. So in this case, the exceptions are there when for a non-leap century year, the last two digits, for example in this the last 2 years were 92, right? So when the last two digits are 92 or 96, you will have to add 12 instead of 28, and when the last two digits, that is the years, are 72, 76, 80, 84 or 88, you will have to add 40 instead of 28. So these are the exceptions. These again you will have to remember. Now let us take some examples for the same, that is the exceptional cases. The same calendar year For the year 1892, instead of 28, you will add 12. That is, the new year will be 1904. Next we have 1772. 72 you have to add 40. That is, the new year will be 1812. For 1884, the new year will be 1924. For the year 1692, the new year will be 1704. For the year 1580, the new year will be plus 28, not plus 40, because here when you go to the new century it is 1600, and 1600 is a century leap year. So this case is again plus 28. So remember, these exceptional cases are only applicable for the years, for the century years that are not leap years. How to find out century leap years or non leap years? The century years that are divisible by 400, not 4 but 400, are century leap years, others are non leap years. So that also is the concept that you should know. Now that is all for this session. If you have any doubts at all, mention it in the comment section. Thank you. Have a good day.